going on, everybody? So the funny part is I made a video like 3 weeks ago talking about my windshield wipers, and they lasted 38,000 some miles, and people were replacing these things like every 3 to 5 months. And I was all talking about how good mine was doing and stuff like that. Well, let me turn the camera around, show you what happened today. All right, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if I can get the right angle, but right here, there is a big streak. Hopefully you all can see that. I actually had a windshield wiper that tore today. So they did last 38,816 miles, or give or take. So I am on the way now to buy new windshield wipers, but I know you can see it right now. Huge streak in that windshield, crazy. So I guess I jinxed myself by saying or talking about how my windshield wipers lasted this long. But it is what it is. Almost 40,000 miles is pretty good wear and tear for a windshield wiper to take. So we're on our way to Advance right now to pick up a set of windshield wipers. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace them both, and then we'll get those things installed here in just a minute, and we'll be right back. All right, so I took y'all's advice. I bought the silicone version. I did get the silicone Rain X's. These things aren't cheap, but they're supposed to be the best. So we're gonna test them out on the truck. I almost got 40,000 miles out of the stock ones, so let's see how much we get out of the Rain X. They do say they last 2 times longer than the regular ones, so we're gonna try that out. But y'all did say these were the best, and that's what we're gonna put on the truck. So let's get these old ones off, get these new ones installed. Okay, so in case you're wondering what you should buy, you do need a 26-inch for the driver's side and a 22-inch for the passenger side. So let's see how we get these open, because I didn't want to just slide out. I am doing this in a car wash to try to get out of the rain, and I'd like to thank my lovely assistant Pam for helping me today. All right, I'm just gonna rip these up. So here we go. Hopefully these things just pop on. They do have these little protectors here. We'll take those off in a minute. Let's see here. Okay, so I do want to say I went ahead and installed the driver's side, because these are not the easiest wiper blades that I've ever installed. So this might be a good video to make for you guys. So when you raise this up, there's actually a tab right here that you push. You push this tab in, pull down, and the windshield wiper comes right out. Lay that down very gently. Now I do want to show you where this thing ripped at. Right there is where it ripped. I do have the driver's side one right here. It is still in perfectly good shape, no problems at all, but the other one did rip. So when you get the new Rain X silicone ones, you have to push in on these 2 tabs right here and raise this up, and then you have to actually pull this piece off, if I can get it to come off. There we go. You have to actually remove this piece, and it actually comes with a whole nother piece, but you don't use it either. You actually just now, there's a little, I don't know what that is, little hook right there, and you can see it actually lines up with the hook spot right there. And then you really have to press this in. There we go. Now you hear it pop in, and when you get it popped in, you close that, and that locks in place and doesn't allow that to pop back out. And then you have to slide off your little guard here, and that's how you change the windshield wipers on a 2014 and up Toyota Tundra. Like I said, that's not the easiest windshield wipers I've ever replaced. It was a little bit tricky, so I hope this video helps you guys out, because I know I could have used some help myself. All right, first impression of the Rain X silicone wipers is horrible. Look at this streak right here. You'll see the windshield wiper come up here in a minute. Big streak right there that it totally missed, and it's doing the same thing right here. You can see them rain spots right there on the windshield. Didn't even touch them. Now, I don't know if there's something on the windshield that's got underneath the wiper, but you can plainly see that streak right there didn't even smudge it. So it's totally missing this area right here. When I stuck my finger up there, it got even clearer. Now watch, doesn't even touch it. So I'm gonna wipe these things off here in a minute, and I'll let you know if they get any better. Okay, I know you can see this right here, And I just went back and asked them about that because it's doing it on both sides. Now, what they told me is with the silicone windshield wipers that the actual wiper itself is like stiffer than a lot of wipers. So it takes a little while for those to break in on modern cars. They said that modern cars don't have as much tension on the blade to hold it down. So it should form to the windshield. So I'm gonna give it a week or two or something like that to see if that forms. They said I had 45 days. If that didn't quit, that I could bring these back and exchange them for something else. So I did want to throw that out there. I may do an update video at a later date to tell you whether or not these things actually did form and stop doing that. But as of right now, I am going to keep these for a week or two just to see what happens. So I'll probably keep y'all updated to that. So let you know if it actually worked or not. Okay, update. I took the silicone wipers back. They never, ever got to where it didn't leave this big streak right here or over there. I wound up getting Rain-X Latitudes, which were even a bigger pain in the hind end to get on. It took me and the other guy forever to figure out how to get those things on. They don't go on like regular wipers. I should have done a video on that, but as you can see, it's pouring down the rain. But I just want to show you that these have no streaking. They get the entire windshield, nothing like that. Okay, so I cannot recommend silicone wipers. Even the guy I talked to at Advance Auto said he never recommends those wipers. He never sells those to anybody because they do the exact same thing that they did on my truck. They leave a big streak like they don't touch the windshield. He said they're definitely not worth it, and they were pretty expensive. Now, these weren't cheap, but they were about probably about $15 cheaper than the silicone ones that didn't work, and these work perfect. So there it is. Cannot recommend the silicone wipers. It is still strange that my windshield wipers went bad like 2 or 3 weeks after I made the video about how long mine had lasted. But hey, it is what it is. So appreciate y'all watching this video. Hope this helped y'all pick a windshield wiper. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.